Hey, hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh. I got something in my eyes. And I'm pretty sure there was this stuff on my hand. So now that irritated my eye, y'all. I can't see. No, I can see. I can see. It's just got my eye freaking irritated. Cause of course I put my hand in my eyes. It's that lotion. Oh my gosh. Okay. My eyes definitely got irritated from that. Oh, hey y'all. Hey, hey. Come on in. Come on in. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a second because I need to focus too. I need to get my eyes focused. I had this cream on my hand and I forgot to get the extra off. And I touched my eye. Irritated my eye a little bit. Y'all like my shirt? No glove, no love. I know it's backwards though. No glove, no love. Perfect for today. I'm like, I've been waiting for a moment to wear this shirt. Now I got it right here. No glove, no love. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. So I got all the goodies. I got some goodies over here next to me. I got some goodies. I got some gold packs. I got some glow in the dark. Got that good female condom. Got a little lubrication, lube. And some other things. Cut my Wi-Fi off. I got that dental dam. You know, we was talking about dental dam, so we about to get into it. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, let me, so if at any point anyone, has any questions or you want to reach out to me outside of the comments, you can always message me. You can always reach out to me. I do have some basic information on my website that I pinned to the bottom that you can always go to. You can always go to that information. Go to the website and get information there as well. I'm actually going to be taking the information I'm giving you guys today, as well as some other information, and putting it on the website. So all you have to do is click on it and get the information that way, instead of having to come back and probably watch this whole video. You can easily find things when I put it on there. All right, so today we are going to be talking about condoms. Yes, we're going to be talking about condoms. We're going to be talking about you know, the fact that condoms still work, but people are not using them. They're either not using condoms or they're not using them properly. So I'm going to go over some do's and don'ts with condoms. Of course, my phone rings when I get on here. Let me put my do not disturb on, y'all. Oh, I want do not disturb. All right. So this is not a shell necklace. For the people who don't know what a real natural stone is, this is not a shell necklace. This is a lapis lazuli necklace. This is an actual stone. Yeah. You want some seashells? Take your ass to the beach. Get you some seashells at the beach. I'm joking. But no, it's not seashells. This is the actual real natural stones. So I did put my do not disturb on. Okay. All right. So we are. I know, girl. I'm just messing with you, Kiara. Look, I probably said it wrong. No, is it Korea? Korea? Hi, girl, how you say your name? Korea. Hold on. Shoot. Hold on. Korea. I know everybody be saying my necklace. Like, let me show y'all. Wow. So here's how it looks up close. So it is natural stone. So the stones have some blues and grays in there. And some kind of white. So it's my daughter bought me this necklace. This necklace has like a calming thing to it. I wear it every day. It's a part of my everyday. I don't care what color I'm wearing. I add it to whatever I'm wearing. Don't care. All right. So, yeah, we're going to talk about do's and don'ts to condoms. I have condoms here. I'm going to show you. A lot of you have never seen a female condom, so we are going to look at female condoms. We are going to talk about what condoms can prevent and what there are some things that condoms are not protecting you from. So let's just start out. What are condoms? So most condoms are highly effective in preventing HIV and other STDs like gonorrhea and chlamydia. Condoms provide less protection against STDs that can be transmitted through sores and cuts on the skin like HPV, the human papillomavirus, genital herpes, and syphilis. So let me say that again. Condoms provide less protection, meaning you're not going to get as much protection from certain STDs as you would others if you have certain, the ones that can be through cuts or sores. So that can be HPV, genital herpes, syphilis. Condoms help prevent HIV for higher risk sexual activity. So, that includes anal sex and vaginal sex. And then they consider low risk activities as like oral sex and sharing toys. So yeah, even if you are using toys, if you are not using a protective barrier on those toys and you are using one toy and passing it from yourself to the next person, if there is a bacteria, virus, infection, whatever it is that can harbor on that sex toy can be transmitted to the other person. So you want to make sure, somebody said, I've never seen a female condom and I'm 46. Don't be ashamed, Rebecca. A lot of people have not seen a female condom. Trust me. You are not alone. You can buy condoms pretty much anywhere. They sell condoms at the gas station. You got condom machines in the clubs. Everywhere you can find condoms. You can get condoms for free just walking into the health department. I went right into my doctor's office and got this packet that they had already pre-packed with condoms and lube and walked right on out. So there are many places you can go and get condoms. Now, what are certain types of condoms? So the main types of condoms are the external condoms. So that's going to be your regular, we call these male condoms or just condom in general. These are the ones that are worn over the penis. They have that thin layer of latex. You have the latex. You have some that are synthetic, and you have some that are natural membrane. So like lambskin. And like I have one here. This says non-latex. So you have people that do have a latex allergy. So this one here that says non-latex would be for someone who has a latex allergy. And a lot of people do not, literally don't know they have an allergy to latex until they start using condoms when having sex. They don't. If you start using certain condoms, you have an irritation to it after sex. Some people assume that the person gave them an STD when the reality is you're probably allergic to the type of latex that's being used in that condom. So yeah, here is lube right here. This is lubrication. Somebody was like, they got lube. So this is lube. This is a on-the-go lube. It's just in there. You rip it open, squeeze the lube out. You know. All right. Let's see what else. So the latex condoms provide the best protection against HIV. So the plastic or polyurethane synthetic condoms are good for people with latex allergies, like I just discussed. Plastic condoms break more often than latex condoms. So I need you guys to remember that. Yes, people have allergies to the latex, but when using the plastic or the synthetic condoms, be cautious because those condoms definitely can break way more easier and more often than latex condoms. And then, of course, you have the natural membrane, which is the lambskin condoms. Those condoms have small holes in them, and they do not block HIV or other STDs. These should not be used for HIV or STD prevention. Okay, y'all listening? Let me say this again. Lambskin condoms or any condom that is made out of a natural membrane should not be used for preventing HIV or other STDs because those condoms have small holes in them that do not block out the HIV or STDs. You've never heard of plastic condoms? So, okay, Erica, non-latex condoms. So, latex is a plastic. So, for example, this is a glove. This is not a latex glove. This is basically like a kind of a plastic glove. You know, the latex gloves are the ones that can have the powdery substance. They're a lot more stretchier. This is not, like, I can't stretch this one. I don't have a latex allergy, but I don't like the latex gloves. And so the gloves, like those are like the same thing when it comes to condoms. So that's why they have condoms that are non-latex. And I'm gonna open one of these so you can look at it. You can see the difference and everything with that as well. Now let's talk about some like straight up facts about condoms. So consistent and correct use of condoms is always going to reduce the risk of sexually transmitted diseases, HIV. However, condom use cannot provide absolute protection against any STD. Like, no condom is 100%. So a lot of people think, oh, I use the condom, so I'm not going to get an STD. No, there is still always a percentage chance that you can contract the STD even while using a condom. No condom is 100%. The only thing that is 100% is going to be abstinence, abstaining from sex, not having no sex at all. Okay? That is the only thing that is going to keep you from contracting the virus. Or being in a long-term monogamous relationship. A mutual, let me put that word in there, mutual monogamous relationship. Not saying that you in a relationship and your partner might be stepping out. No, you and your partner need to have a mutual understanding. You are together in this relationship and that you are only together sexually in that relationship. For you to know for sure that neither one of you guys are transmitting any type of STDs to each other. And then also you have to remember that a lot of people who are infected are not even aware that they have an STD. Because a lot of STDs have no signs, no symptoms. They're asymptomatic and they don't recognize that anything is actually going on. So there have been different studies that show the effectiveness of the prevention of STDs and HIV when it comes to condoms. So we're going to look at the epidemiologic study. So this study basically compares the rates of HIV infection between condom users and non-users who have HIV-infected sex partners that demonstrate consistent use of condoms. Somebody's outside talking loud. Do y'all hear that? Like, wait a minute. Why am I hearing your whole conversation? Sorry, y'all. Like, it literally, like, drew me to the window because I'm, like, hearing this talking. All right, so these studies have shown that condom use reduces the risk of many other STDs. However, the exact magnitude of protection has been difficult because of the numerous challenges with being able to just study private behavior. Like, nobody's just sitting in someone's house and just saying, "Oh, sit here and watch you see if you actually having sex and using this condom," you know, stuff like that. And then you have the theoretical and empirical basis, which basically says that condoms can be expected to provide different levels of protection of various STDs depending on differences in how the diseases or infections are transmitted. So condoms may not cover all infected areas or areas that can become infected. So there's a chance that, again, syphilis, herpes, HPV can still be transmitted when you are using a condom. And then you also have, so the ones like gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomonas, HIV infection, those are primarily transmitted through actual genital fluids. But then you have other STDs, like I just named, that are from skin to skin contact. So a lot of these STDs are not primarily found in the areas where you're going to have the condom. So you're going to have herpes in your pubic area a lot of times. Syphilis is not going to always be in the area that the condom covers. And so that's just something to really remember and think about. Yes, using a condom is perfect. Is it always going to protect you? No, it's not. There are still STDs and things that are going to be able to get around that barrier protection. Hey, you guys, how you doing? How you doing? All right, so let's move forward. Let's talk about these condom do's and don'ts. So it's really simple. There is a right way and a wrong way to use a condom. The right way is you want to make sure that you are using a condom every time you're having sex. And again, I'm not talking about married people. I'm not talking to people who are in mutually monogamous relationships. We're talking about people who are single, who are dating, who are potentially having sex with someone that they're necessarily not in a relationship with, whatever it is. Anytime you are having sex, you should be using a condom. You want to make sure, and this is in reference to male condoms. When male condoms are being used, you want to make sure that you do put on a condom before you have sex. Don't start having sex and then be like, "Oh, let me put this condom on." I mean, yeah, I would still say, yeah, put it on, but you want that thought process to be the first thing you do. You don't want to start having sex and then say, "Oh, man, let me put this condom on," because at that point, yes, you've already exposed yourself to whatever it could be. The potential of you contracting whatever the other person might have is there. So I just say, once you do realize, hey, oh shoot, let me grab this condom, put it on. Because you do have that small window where you could have missed whatever it was that you could have contracted. But just try to get a practice of, let me make sure that this condom is the first thing that I think about before the sex happens. You want to make sure if you didn't buy the condom. So ladies, like, listen, I know this sounds crazy and it's like, you really want me to do all this before we just get down and have sex? Absolutely. Like, if you really care about your body and your health, yes. When condom get pulled out, let me look at that condom. Let me check the dates. Yes. You want to make sure that you are checking the date. I'm trying to find one I can see, y'all. Trying to find one with the date that I could see. Let me see. Oh, that one's so doggone little. Hold on. Okay, I can see this one, I think. All right, so the date is going to be on the back. The date is going to be on the back of the condom. Usually it's going to be in an open space where you can see it. So, for example, this condom here says that it expires January 31st, 2027. So, most condoms, this is 2022. Most condom expiration dates go out years down the line. They go out. So, if you linking up with somebody and they got a condom that is saying the year that we're in or prior, I'm going to need you to go buy some new condoms. I need my condom to be fresh. This say 2027, this 2022. That means this condom ain't expiring for about 4 or 5 years. So, you want to make sure you're checking the dates. You want to make sure that there's no tears or defects. Fellas, when you're using these condoms, yes, you putting them on, but as you putting that condom on, you need to be looking and checking. I know. What about the lights being out and all that stuff? Listen, these are things you got to learn. You want to make sure that you protecting yourself? Then guess what? You might need the light on for a few seconds so you can make sure that you putting the condom on the right way. Because guess what? Fellas, say for example, you didn't bring the condom and she brought the condom. How you know the condom that she brought for you ain't poked with holes? It happens. Women put holes in condoms. Men put holes in condoms. So you want to be examining whatever it is that you're going to be using to make sure you are being safe. You want to make sure that when you have a stockpile of condoms that you are storing them in a cool and dry place. You want to make sure that you're using condoms that are latex or the polyurethane condoms. So basically latex or non-latex, preferably latex. But again, if you have a latex allergy, you want to make sure that you are not putting yourself at risk and you're using condoms like this one that is a non-latex and for people who have a latex allergy. Yes, Santana said, please use condom, fellas, especially if you're on the download. Look, everybody. Let me see. Jamal said, when I'm about to come, I pull out to make sure the condom didn't break. There you go. Yes, fellas, y'all got to do that. Because guess what? Say, for example, you do check that condom and you don't realize, okay, it might have had a hole in it. And you get ready to ejaculate. Guess what? If that condom has a hole in it, that ejaculation a little powerful, that hole can get ruptured and that semen can come out of that condom. And now you just going to be waiting to see if implantation occurs at that point. Yeah, look, Angel say also have the lights on so you can inspect the D. Childless. I don't know where they get this lights out. Look, don't let Teddy P get y'all. I got hiccups, y'all. Oh my gosh, hold on. Don't let Teddy P get y'all hemmed up around here. Turn off the lights and light a candle. At least light a candle, man. Light a bright candle. Light about 5 candles so you can be seeing real good. Oh, let me see if I can get my diaphragm back in place. Hiccups be crazy, y'all. Yeah, I got me a nice old venti caramel latte this morning, too. I had to get one. All right. Sit that back down. And you want to make sure that you are... So, a lot of people don't know this. You are supposed to be... These people keep calling my phone. AKA my parents and my daughter. Like, if I wasn't on here with y'all right now, my phone would not be ringing. Y'all know that? If I wasn't on here right now trying to teach, my phone would not be ringing. I'd be sitting here for hours and hours. I'd be on my money loan, y'all. I'd be on my money loan. And I'd be sitting here chilling. Phone just don't be ringing. Not one time. It don't. It don't ring. But all of a sudden, we on here, we learning something. Ring, ring, ring. All right. So you want to make sure you are using a water-based or silicone-based lubricant. This also protects from condom breakage, okay? It protects from condom breakage. So lubrication. All right, we got that. So do's and don'ts. We talked about a couple do's, so I'm going to go over those again. And you know, well, let's talk about the don'ts. So those are some of the do's. We talked about the do's. Let's talk about some don'ts. So, do not store condoms in your wallet as heat and friction can damage them, okay? I know it's always this thing, men supposed to carry a condom in their wallet. Yes, that's all well and good, but if you are a man, you can have a wallet, you carry it in your back pocket, that constant walking and movement of friction can cause that condom inside of that wallet to rub against the plastic layer that it's in. And it can cause friction. It can cause the condom to heat up. That's why condoms have to be stored in a cool and dry place, because heat damages condoms. Again, this is like a latex or a plastic. So heat, plastic, latex, melt, damage, all that. Do not use spermicide as it can cause irritation. Condoms already have a spermicide on them. You do not need to add any extra anything to condoms. Condoms already have everything they need on them. Do not use a oil-based product. Okay? I know sometimes y'all be like, I done ran out of my lube. I'ma just grab this little baby oil, this little petroleum jelly. And yes, some people be using cooking oil. Like, I can't make this up. This would not be a thing to talk about if it was not happening. Yes, people have been known to use cooking oil as a lubricant. Don't do that. Don't use no oil base. Don't use no baby oil, no petroleum jelly. Please don't be gonna be buying no Crisco or no cooking oils, no vegetable oil, no canola oil, none of that. Okay? Because not only are you going to be irritated, you're going to have the condom breaking too, okay? Only one condom. Do not use more than one condom. Why do y'all think that doubling up on condoms is going to make a difference? It is not. Doubling up on a condom will not change anything about nothing at all. And do not reuse condoms. Condoms are a one-time usage. Don't use no condom. Be like, okay, I'm going to go wash it out. I'm going to stick it back down up in this little pack. Oh, I got some Ziploc bags. Let me go wash this condom out. I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to use this for next. Don't do that. No. No. One-time usage only. One condom. Listen, if you having an orgy, you got, at one time you having multiple sex partners, listen, every time you sticking it into another person's body or part of their body, get a new condom. Do not use the same condom that you use it for anal sex and use that same condom for vaginal sex. Please do not do that, because at that point now you are transferring fecal matter into another part of the body. It does not need to go. Come on, y'all. All right? Okay. Now, for the good stuff. Y'all ready? Let me get a couple hearts if y'all ready to look at these condoms. What y'all want to start with first? Y'all want to start with the male condoms, or you want to start with the female condoms? What y'all want to do? I'll start where y'all want to start. Let me put my gloves on. Y'all tell me where y'all want to start. Y'all ready to look at a female condom and learn about a female condom? Or are you ready to just look at some condoms? Everybody generally knows what a condom looks like. Let me tell y'all. I was sitting, I went to the store the other day and I'm sitting to wait to turn out. And I look over at the light post on the side. Why somebody had a water bottle tied around the light post and it had a condom hanging on it? Like an open condom. Like, I was like, really? It was weird. All right. Somebody said female. So y'all want to look at the female condom? Good morning, good morning. So yes, I got my gloves on. I'm gonna move my computer out the way because I don't need no no juices. Look, I call it juices. All right, so this is a female condom. So this is called female condom 2. Okay, it even shows a little cute little picture on the background with steps 1 through 6 on the back. You got steps 1 through 6 that shows you, and it has the directions right over here on the side, step by step, taking you through it. Okay, now female condoms have all the same type of information you would find on a male condom. It lets you know it's only for a one-time use. So one-time use, it lets you know it is this is used for preventing pregnancy, HIV and AIDS, and other sexually transmitted infections. Okay. It also has the expiration date. So I know, I told you all of these have expiration dates. So on the female condom, when you pull the little side flap back, it is going to have the expiration date here. It's going to have the lot number, and it's going to have the expiration date. So this one says that it expires. Oh, look, I got gloves on. It expires. Oh, really? Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm finna take these back to my doctor's office, right? I'm about to. I'm going to show you one, but I'm going to take the other one back because let me tell y'all, this is the perfect example of, so thankfully, I am not going to be using either one of these condoms for any sexual activity, okay? This is why it is important to check expiration dates. This female condom says that it expired August 14th of 2022. Today is November, what? 9th. Today is November 9th, 2022. So this condom expired, what is it? August, September, October, almost 3 months ago. And I want y'all to see the date really well. On that bottom line right down there, you see right here, it says 8/14/2022. So this condom is expired. So thankfully, I'm not giving this condom to anyone to use. This condom is expired, okay? So yeah. So this is why, perfect example. Can a female and male condom be used at the same time? No, absolutely not. You cannot use this condom. So when it comes to a female and male condom, you're either going to use this condom or you're going to use the male condom. Now, why would a woman use this condom? So say you are a sex worker and you know that you're going to be having sex. You're going to be, and so this condom here, again, one-time use, can be put in place and already be in place prior to having sex. Say someone who goes out to the club, they might know that, okay, I meet somebody, I might end up having a one-night stand. They can have this condom and it can already be put in place. So, in them. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So a typical male condom is external use. This is an internal condom. So we're going to open this condom. Please don't use your mouth to open these things. They have perforated lines on all packaging. You do not need to use your mouth to rip nothing open. Okay. So here is a female condom. Now this is just how it looks pulling it out of the pack. So this condom has 2 rings. So the first ring, when I unfold it, is the top ring. So just like a male condom has a ring at what's considered the top or the base of the condom, this one has an opening. So for this condom, and you can see it's all nice and lubed up, but just with the spermicide and things. So this condom here, I know, big, right? So this condom actually is what goes inside of the woman. So this is the base here. Now this has a ring. I'm going to pull the ring out so you guys can actually see the ring. And then I'm going to show you about the ring. All right, so this is the ring that is inside the female condom. So it's real flexible. I could take it, bend it. It's flexible, all that stuff. Just want you guys to see how flexible it is. I could take it, make it touch all the way, and bend. It's flexible. So this ring is what is inside the female condom. And this ring, it is down here at the base of the condom. So when a woman is using a female condom, to insert a female condom, this actually goes into the vaginal opening. And once it goes in, and again, when it goes in, it's going to go in like this. Again, the picture and the diaphragm will show you directions. It is going to go in like this. Once it is inside, it is going to expand. That ring is going to expand. And that ring, this ring is actually what goes over your cervix. So ladies and fellas, women have what's called a cervix. So the cervix opening is where the sperm goes in to meet with the egg and where everything takes place. Conception, all that good stuff. So this ring is going to be up against the cervix once it is inserted. So once this ring is inserted, this part here is actually going to be hanging out. So for context of a visual aid, my hand is basically the vaginal opening, inside cervix is here. This is going to be on the opening. So this is why you do not need a male condom. Here is the opening. The man will insert his penis into this part of the opening. Okay? That is where that's going to take place. And yes, you want to make sure that he going in that ring, okay? You want to make sure he ain't pushing the ring, pushing this part all the way in you. You want to make sure that he is actually going inside the ring. There is no reason a man should say, I can't fit this, okay? No. There's no reason why anyone should be saying, oh, I can't use that. That's too little. First of all, it's not too little. Now, that part does not stretch, but that still ain't too little, okay? That ain't too little. So, any questions before we keep moving on female condoms? And let me use my... Is it going to let me do it? Okay. Make sure I ain't miss no questions. I'm trying not to... So, you can insert this hours before sex. So, this can be put in place hours before sex, okay? You don't have to, like, do it right before sex. You can. But it can be put in place hours before you have sex. I'm going to be honest. I never used a female condom. Yeah, me either. A lot of people have never used a female condom, and that's perfectly fine. These are not ideal. A lot of people don't use them. A lot of people who said they use them said that it's okay. It's not the best thing. But it's an option. I mean, it is an option. It is definitely an option. Which is why I think everybody needs to know these different options. Demetrius said, I would be afraid to use that. Child, listen. What you say? Yeah. And again, yes, Jessica, you still want to make sure, fellas, you want to make sure, you know. So don't be afraid to voice your opinion on any of this, okay? When it comes to sex. Don't be afraid to tell a female, hey, listen, I understand you got this female condom and whatever, but, you know, I'm just not comfortable using that. And if they don't want to have sex with a regular male condom, then you just check it up as a loss. You know, hopefully at that point you haven't got to the point where you might get blue balls or nothing. Like, I'm just saying, don't get yourself worked up, you know, and then have to at some point walk away because you're not comfortable using this. Yes, you want to make sure that, you know, you want to also understand a man might not want to use this because they might think you're trying to put a hole in this too. It goes both ways. Can it break and the ring stand uterus? So, honestly, this right here, I'm going to see. So, this is a really, really, like, you can see I'm pulling and stretching and it has not ripped. I'm pulling, I'm stretching. I'm trying to make sure I don't pull it and pop myself in the face, okay? Then y'all will get a good laugh. So I'm pulling and I'm stretching, right? So it is really, really a strong material. when it comes to putting a hole in it, I was able to poke that hole with my thumb. So, I did have to use quite a little force. You can see I had to really pull it to a thin point before it actually got a hole poked in it. Here it is by the ring. It's a little more, it's actually a lot harder down here. So, dang, wait a minute. I can't even poke a hole. So, it's a lot harder to put a hole in it by the ring. So, let me stretch it back out. Oh, put the ring back in there. So, I'm going to stretch it back out so you can see where I actually poked those holes at. Alright, so I poked the holes a little more up here at the top. So, I poked the holes up here. But, if I go down here where this ring is at, and I try to poke a hole, here's where the ring is at. It is literally hard as heck to put a hole. Like, y'all see that? Like, I'm literally pulling and pulling, and I still ain't got a hole in it. Like, it's not tearing. It's not ripping. So, up high on this condom, there you go. Finally. Y'all see how much force I had to use just to get a hole in that. So yeah, so that in itself is a female condom. Yeah, so closer to where the service would be, yeah. You gonna have to really be having some rough old wild, just, I don't know, some kind of sex to really put a hole in that condom when it's down that low by the cervix. Can it get I think I did answer that. Can it get stuck in you? Now, it can't get, okay, so technically no condom can get stuck in you. Now, anally, that's another question because, your anus connected to your colon and your intestines. That's a whole different story. But as far as a woman and their vagina, there other than the cervical opening, there's no other opening in there that condom can go. So, I mean, the whole thing can be pushed into you, but all you gotta do is take your hand, reach up in there, pull it out. Sterilize your hand, wash your hands, clean your hands in there only. Don't be sticking no dirty hands up in there, pulling nothing out, okay? You should not have to go to the emergency room to have a condom removed from your vagina. Now, anal is a different story, okay? Is it one size fit all, Angel? Absolutely. It should be one size fit all, unless you just round here with the horse. Right here with the horse. Around here packing horses. Somebody talk about what if he little? Then listen, if he little and that's your preference, child, listen, I'm just gonna say a little prayer for you. Say a little, cause I can't do it, boo. No. Hey, Jeannie, thank you so much, Jeannie. All right, I'm trying not to get no lipstick on my shirt. Let's see. All right. All right. So now we are going to look at we're going to look at male condoms, and we're going to look at some lube too. How can you tell if you're putting it in right? So when I pulled that female condom out of the pack, the ring is on the inside. So you don't flip it inside out. You don't turn it no kind of way. You leave it the way it is, how it is, and that is how it's inserted with the opening on the outer part. So the ring is going to be inside the condom, and the condom with the ring inside is going to be inserted into the vagina. So there is no wrong way. And if you are absolutely 100% not sure, the directions are here on the back in a picture guide as well as in words. And it actually shows you, like, literally, step by step. Let me throw that away. All right. Hey, Dale. Dale says I'm going to watch the replay. Thank you. You're welcome, Jessica. How long is it good for after the expiration date? Listen, the way my OCD set up, I don't even keep milk in my refrigerator past the expiration date, okay? I don't care that it's a shelf life. I don't care that it don't smell sour. If the date on the carton or the box or whatever it is says whatever it is and that date gone, it's gone. I don't care. I don't. No. I don't. So I feel like once that, I wouldn't, me personally, I would not use a condom that is dated within the year that we're in. If I have a condom and it says 2022, I'm not using it. I need my condom to be 4 or 5 years dated out for expiration dates. That's what I need. So if you come across a condom, say for example that condom says 2023, you know, I don't see a problem with that. This is November. If it says anything past the summer of 2023, I would use it. I wouldn't use it if it said December 2022. That's next month. I'm not using that. Education is power. Absolutely. Doggone it. Hold on, y'all. You know how you got that itch right on the side of my nose and I can't scratch it because I got all this doggone spermicide on my hand. And I'm using my knuckles and stuff to scroll the comments. There are steps and pictures on the package. Yep. It happened to me. I had it pee it out. Huh? What you had to pee out? Where can you buy it? So you can buy female condoms in the store. Just like you go in the store and buy male condoms. You can go into the store and they sell packs of the LC2 condoms, female condom 2. They sell these in packs. You can go to the health department and get these as well. They have them in the health department. Let me see. Girl, I'm a retired disabled LPN and you gave a better presentation on the female condom than any I ever seen. Excellent job. Thank you so much, Sharon. And I'm going to go back and give you guys some hearts on your comments too. I just, you know. Hey Cynthia, thank you for those 50 stars. I like watching you keep it real, very honest. I like that. Thank you, Flora. Hey, they got the finger condoms for the little ones. Listen, child, listen. They got tongue condoms. They got the little baby condoms. They do have some. They got some small condoms. Like you might be paying for them. You might have to go on Amazon or something, but you know, they got whatever size you need. All right. Somebody said, what's a finger condom? So basically it's not really a finger condom, but if someone is not well endowed or, you know, regular condoms are like literally just probably too big, they have smaller condoms that can be found. That's crazy how you have hundreds of views for BS, but on education. But see, Angel, you know what? That is why I do what I do. Like, I told y'all the other day, it could be 10 people on here right now watching me, and I'm going to still do this. I don't get on here for views and likes. Not one time have you guys heard me say to send me any monetary anything. The option is there if you use it or not. I don't do that. My purpose is educating, getting this information out there, and making sure you guys know this stuff. I could care less about monetization on here. I don't push it. I don't do nothing. If Facebook say, hey, we gonna allow you to have this to happen on your live. Okay, cool. If it happens, it happens. It don't, it don't. Like, I don't really stress the monetization thing. My bills are paid. My living situation is comfortable. It does not bother me at all, you know, that if people watch or not. I'm here doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's educating and sharing. And I definitely appreciate you guys for watching and taking your time out to even come and watch. That's what matters for me. The condom, and I got pregnant. Oh man, the condom got, dang. Oh man, all right, so I'm not gonna be opening no good gold pack. We ain't opening these. You know, these is like gold for real. Like, they be fighting about these. And this ain't even an XL. This is just a regular gold pack. So, I'm not going to open them. I am going to open one of the non-latex. And I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to open the Trojan. I have some Trojans, too. Some Trojan. Trojans are a decent brand. I'm not a big fan of Trojans either. Now these are one. This is an XL. So here's a they have the XL. You see it says Legend XL. So this is like a XL in the one brand. So I'm gonna open one of those. This is a glow in the dark. I'm not gonna open it, but this is a glow in the dark condom. I guess it's just for looks. Like, I mean, because there's nothing special about it being a glow in the dark. All it says is to charge it in expose it to direct light for 30 seconds and it'll glow. Whatever. Like, that's just, I guess if you're having a wild night, you want to have some glow in the dark wee-wee. I don't know. All right, lifestyle. So this is an ultra rib. So we're going to open this. I have another one so this is an ultra rib because I want you guys to see the different types of condoms. So we're going to open the ultra rib. Now this condom here, now I've never seen this condom. This is called Atlas Black. This is Atlas Black. I've never seen this. This look like it could be for small guys. Like this don't look big to me. That look kind of little, don't it? That look little. I mean, that could be for the little guys. I don't know. All right, so first let's look at, we'll look at the regular condom. So here is a Legend 1 XL condom. And again, all condoms have a side that is perforated. Don't use your teeth to open condoms. 3XL. Ooh. Hey, Barbara. Hello. All right. So please do not use your mouth. You can see right here on the corners, each corner, you see it has perforated parts. So all you do is you tear it and you want to rip it across and it opens, okay? And you want to pull the condom out. Now, believe it or not, there are people who have put these condoms on wrong. There are people who have put these condoms on wrong. Now, to know that you are putting a condom on the correct way, you want to see it like this. And so condoms roll down. So you want to see this part rolling. If that does not roll, that means that it is this way. If a condom is this way, you notice there is no way to roll it down. That means that this is not the correct way. If you cannot roll like this with your hand on the outside, that is the incorrect way. You want to take your finger, push it through, and you want to then check again. And it is going to roll. All right, so this is the correct way that you want the condom to be. All right. And I'm just gonna, and it might not let me. I was gonna try to roll it back a little bit because it was getting a little flimsy on me. So you want to make sure the condom is the right way. Again, you want to inspect it. You want to make sure there's no holes in it. I mean, technically you can see if there's a hole in these condoms. You can. And you know, when you put it on, if it's a hole, you're gonna notice. It's gonna be noticeable. All right, so now this is a regular condom. So this is a latex condom, latex material. And remember, even though this has all the secretions and stuff on it, the spermicide and things of that nature, you also want to still use your lubrication. Okay? Y'all be talking about, oh, it's dry. Why it's so dry? Sir, you are still supposed to use lube. It's not that she dry. You just ready to have sex and you don't want to have all the things involved in having sex. That's it. So, are those new? You're acting like they've been used. No, these are new. I just took it out the pack, Willie. I just took it out the pack, Willie. It's brand new, okay? It's brand new. I'm trying not to drop it because my hands are slippery and I'm trying not to drop it, okay? Willie. Willie. All right. So You want to make sure when you're putting this condom on that you are putting it on and you are rolling the condom down. You want to roll the condom all the way down to the base of the penis, okay? Listen, you want to roll it down to the base of the penis. They sell finger condoms. Yeah, I know, yeah. So, and you want to always make sure that you leave space at the top of the condom. You do not want to roll the condom all the way to the tip where you do not see space. You want to make sure when you put a condom on that you are leaving space in the tip of this condom, because when you do ejaculate, you want the sperm to be here. You don't want it to be like this, because then the sperm is going to push out of the sides of the condom and could potentially find its way inside of the vagina. Okay? So, you want to make sure you are leaving space at the top of the condom. Love you too, Willie. So you want to make sure you are leaving that space at the top. And when you are done, you want to make sure that you are bringing the condom down. And as you are taking the condom off, you want to make sure you are taking the condom off. And when you get to that point, don't be messy, be neat. If you get to the point where you're leaving enough space, you want to make sure you clamp it. And as you're taking it off, that make sure that sperm stays in there. Knotted, tied up, discarded. Man, listen, fellas. And ladies, I apologize if I'm running y'all a little game of wanting to have a little mini you. But listen, fellas, make sure you are discarding your condoms. Do not leave your condom anywhere. Please don't flush the condoms, okay? I understand that most men, they say, you know what? Just toss it in the toilet, I'm going to flush it. These get into the environment and these get in contact with fish and wildlife. This can cause damage to the wildlife. So please do not flush condoms. Okay? Don't flush these. Discard them. If you got to get it in a tissue and roll it up and take it with you to make sure she don't go and get it behind you, by all means, whatever. Whatever you feel like you need to do to make sure you don't accidentally have no kids around here, do that. But don't flush these. Okay? And don't be sitting around here saying this condom it's too little. Listen, I just put my whole hand in this condom. Okay? I just put my whole hand in this condom. I just put 2 whole hands in this condom. Okay? I have seen people put these condoms on their head. Not their head, this head. Okay? Don't try to tell me or no other female, oh, it's too little, I can't use it. I'm too big for that little old thing. No, you're not, sir. No, you're not. You ain't. No. Okay? You're not. And these condoms actually roll out a great length. So listen, they roll out. This condom here is rolled all the way out. Okay? That's a nice size. I'm playing. Y'all know I'm real. If you don't know by now, I have a slight sense of humor. So, just saying. All right, so we done playing with that condom. So that is a regular condom, regular latex condom. Let me check this text real quick. Okay, what time is it? All right, so let me wrap this up because I really got to get up out of here and make a run. All right, so let's look at a non-latex condom. So this is plastic, what they call a plastic condom. Again, the same thing. You want to check the date. This one says it expires October 31st, 2025. Okay? 2025 is in, 3 years. So here is plastic condom. Again, it looks just like the other condom. You want to make sure it's the right way. Want to make sure it's turned the right way. There you go. And again, this condom does the same thing. It rolls down. And there is a slight difference. So if you notice this condom here and this condom here, you can see the actual difference in the thickness of each one, or not necessarily thickness, but the colorization. This one looks a lot like, it looks latexy. This one gives you a little more of a plastic look. You can kind of see the difference. I don't know if you guys can really see the difference on camera, but this one has a more clear color. This has a more like kind of tannish color going on. But again, they both roll all the way down. This one has, like, this one literally is a lot like foggier looking as well. This one gives you a more clearness to it. This one has that darker. You can see it like with my face. So you see how you can kind of see my brownness through there, but this one, it kind of blocks it out. That's kind of how you can tell the difference in these two. They literally are like the same length stretched all the way out, but you can tell the difference. So this is a plastic or polyurethane condom. This is non-latex, so if you have a latex allergy, this will be the condom for you. This is a regular latex condom. And they will be labeled non-latex on the packaging. Look, that size will fit a horse. Child, sure will. All right, and we're going to look at one more, and then I'm up out of here. Oh, and we're going to look at Dental Down real quick. Okay, so, this condom here says it expires January 31st, 2027. This is a ribbed condom. So you got regular old condoms, and then you have condoms that actually supposedly add a little, I'm looking at the time wrong. I'm looking at my clock. I ain't set my wall clock back. So it's only 12 o'clock. We got time. I ain't got to rush. So this is a ribbed condom. Again, you want to always make sure that the condom is turned the right way. And this says ultra ribbed. So this is going to give you that ultra sensation, okay? What about the use of Durex condoms? So I'm not a huge Durex condom fan. I don't like Durex. And that's my personal preference. There's no problem with Durex. Just me personally, I've always had allergy issues with Durex for some reason. And it's weird. So I stay away from them. So this is ultra ribbed. And so you can tell, so you can see this condom here has the little ribbed lines. So do you see those lines? Let me see if I can put it like this. Oh, you really can't see it there. You can kind of see it right here. So you see how it has those lines? So what those ribbed lines are supposed to do is, as you are having sex and this condom is being inserted in and out of you, ladies, it is supposed to provide a type of sensation as it is moving in and out of the vaginal area. That's literally all it's doing. It's supposed to be giving you a little extra pleasure. I guess. I don't really notice the difference. But these are also options. They have ultra ribbed. They got all kind of different things going on with the condoms. But this one here has those ribbed lines. And again, it stretches all the way out. So he could be at least that long or a little longer. I mean, it's going to stretch still, you know. All right. Now, I could, let me make sure I got all my stuff that I'm touching with this lube and stuff on. Oh, I could open one of these. So, remember I said lube. So, they have these convenient little packs of lube. You can keep it with the condoms, store it with the condoms. Can using a condom throw off your pH balance? Yes. So, that is one thing I was talking about earlier. So, condoms absolutely can throw off pH balance because condoms have this stuff on it that it has. It has the spermicide and everything, things on it. Sometimes people don't understand that if you are having anal and vaginal sex, You do not go from vaginal to anal and anal to vaginal with the same condom because you are passing bacteria back and forth. Passing fecal matter into the vagina can cause your pH balance to be thrown off. It can cause you to have all kind of issues, bacteria vaginosis, yeast infections, and everything else. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are not like doing that. So yes, it can definitely throw your pH balance off. That's why it's important for you guys, male and female, to know your bodies. Know what these types of things, know what condoms do to you. You might not even realize that the itchiness that you're experiencing after sex and using a condom is because you have a latex allergy. And you're assuming that the person might have gave you an STD and you going and getting tested for everything under the sun when it's really you just allergic to the latex. And it could be a small allergy. That's why it's important to know these things and understand it. So this is the lube. Again, it has the little part here. And, you know, again, you don't want to open it. And it has the lube right here. And however much you need, you squeeze it out. This actually has a good amount of lube in it. I just squeezed all of that out of it into my hand. So I'm trying not to make sure I waste it. So that actually has a good amount of lube in it. It's nice and lubey. Nice and lubey. Nice and lubey. All you're going to do is put this on the condom. Like, you are going to put it on the condom. Don't put it on her. Don't get it. Listen, don't get it and be slapping it on. Listen, I'm being so serious right now. Please don't get this lube and just be like putting it on your hand, be like, come here, girl, and just be smacking it on the vagina and all in the puke. Like, don't do that. Don't take it like this and say, come here, let me oil you up a little bit. Don't do that. Take the lube, put it as you have the condom on, put the lube on and lube it on the actual condom. Don't do that. Don't be doing that to the vagina. Be gentle with it, okay? Be gentle. All right, let me take these gloves off, y'all. Because I'm finna show y'all this dental dam. And I don't need the gloves for the dental dam. Ooh, my hands are sweating from them gloves. Look. Be like, come here, girl. Slap the lube up. Listen. Be like, come here, girl. Come here. Get this lube on here. Don't act like y'all, that ain't how some of these men be out here acting, y'all. Alright, so I have 2 dental dams. So, dental dam is used for oral sex. Remember I was saying yesterday that aside from condoms, dental dam is a protective barrier. Now, when performing oral sex, and I did not have a flavored condom. I wish I had a flavored condom. Because, so basically a flavored condom looks just like the regular condoms, but it has flavor on it. Please do not use, here, I can take these off right now. Please do not use flavored condoms for vaginal or anal sex. You are going to itch and scratch. Okay? You're going to itch and scratch if you are using flavored condoms for oral sex. Because it has a flavoring on it. Because if you are a person giving a man oral sex and you're using a flavored condom, that outside of that condom is what is going in your mouth. And so you don't want that flavor to be going in your ass or your vagina. Okay? Okay. Now I got strawberry peppermint. I'm gonna keep strawberry for over here in my stockpile. But the peppermint, we're gonna open. So dental dam is used for oral sex. Now this can be used for oral sex on a man or a woman. And we're gonna open it so you can see exactly how big it is, how it looks, all of that stuff. Now, one of the main things that dental dam has always been used for are for dental procedures, root canals, things of that nature. Whenever you went to the dentist, more than likely they put this thin layer of film over your tooth if you had a procedure done, and that is dental dam. But dental dam has also been proven to be able to be used as a barrier of protection when performing oral sex. What is the purpose of the use of flavor condoms? So, Alonzo, I know you just asked that question, but did you just hear my answer? Want to make sure you heard me as I was saying it because you probably was typing as I was talking. So, a flavor condom is used for giving oral sex only. You are not supposed to be having sex with a flavor condom. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this flavor condom because after I come out, I'm going to go down there and give you oral sex and I want it to taste like bubblegum. That's not how it works, sir or ma'am. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. So this is called satin dams. And this, just like anything else, has an expiration date. This says it expires February 2023. This says, so satin dental dam. It says satin dams are designed as a barrier for use while performing oral/vaginal sex or oral/anal sex. Listen, oral anal sex is a thing. People are out here giving oral anal sex. Now, I bet y'all sitting here like, oral anal sex. Listen, they eating the groceries, okay? They eating groceries. They doing it. They eating groceries. Okay, so, hold on, because my vision blurred up a second. And it says, when properly used, satin dams may help reduce the risk of transmission of many STIs, including syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, genital herpes, and HIV. However, they cannot eliminate risk. During intimate contact, lesions and various body fluids can transmit STIs. Therefore, a satin dam should be applied each and every time prior to sexual contact. Before using, please read the enclosed directions for use. Okay? Here is the brand, Satin Dams. This is a spearmint flavored dental dam. And again, all packaging has perforated lines for you to tear open. Don't use your mouth. Just tear it and open it. Okay? And this has the directions. So, very, very detailed. So, oh, that spearmint is strong. As soon as I opened it, that spearmint smell just like poured out. What are some of the misconceptions of condom use? So, we talked about that, Alonzo, at the beginning of this video. We talked about the do's and don'ts. So, a lot of the don'ts with condom use are a lot of the misconceptions that you need to use more than one to protect yourself more. You know, things of that nature. So we did talk about some of that at the beginning of this video. So if you missed the beginning, I apologize in advance. Let's see. All right, so this is very, very descriptive. So here, you see this? It's a whole paragraph of stuff. I'm not going to read it all, but it basically is saying what I read to you on the packaging. It says instructions for use. It tells you that. It gives you warnings. So this is something I want to do. I want to talk about the warnings. Okay. It says do not use during penetration, penile, vaginal, or penile anal intercourse. So dental dam is not to be used as a alternative to a regular condom. It says if a lubricant is desired, use water-based lubricants. Do not use oil-based lubricants. As we already talked about, you know, Vaseline. Don't be using Vaseline. Don't use mineral oil. No vegetable oil. No cooking oil. No cold creams. No, none of that. No canola. No vegetable oil. No, none of that. Water-based lubrications. If the rubber material is sticky, brittle, or obviously damaged, do not use. So you want to make sure you examine it before you use it. It needs to not be sticky or any of that. Do not stretch the dam. Don't stretch it. You ain't got to pull it, stretch it, none of that. Don't do that. Okay? Store in a cool, dry place. Do not expose to direct sunlight, heat, or light accelerant. Because that will deteriorate the latex. You know, anything heat, rubber, it's going to deteriorate. Yes. Listen, just cat. It would not even be a thing if they didn't actually was doing it. You know how you be sitting there like, dang, wonder who did this to have this type of warning. Like, somebody really was out here just, like, using cooking oil. And now we got this warning. Like, literally. It says, dispose after single use. Do not share or reuse dams. So, if you having an orgy, multiple sex partners at one time, do not take the dental dam and go from one person to the next. Use a new dental dam for each person. This product contains natural rubber latex, which may cause allergic reactions or irritation, discomfort. If that occurs, talk to your doctor. So, if you are allergic to latex, you might want to find some non-latex dental dam. Okay? All right. And then it shows you a picture. It shows you a picture that says placement for oral vaginal and placement for oral anal sex. So, here's the little picture. If you are doing anal oral sex, you want to make sure you're putting it over the anal. If you are doing vaginal, you want to make sure you are putting it over the vaginal area. Now, of course, they're not going to be as descriptive. They ain't going to be having no legs spread open on no picture and all that. But you get the gist of it. You want to make sure this is covering the anal opening and this is covering the vaginal opening. Okay? All right. Now, to the moment that some people have been waiting for. And as it is in this package, so this is how this came out of the package. When you open it, it has it in here. And it is sitting in a white covering. Okay? Sitting in this white covering. Just take that off. And it is folded. So you want to gently open it out. And this is a peppermint flavor, so it has a very strong peppermint smell right now. So it is not very big, okay? And remember, you do not want to stretch this. I'm just trying to pull it open. All right. So it is rubbery, okay? It is not like it's not wet or anything. It is very dry. It don't have no lube and all, like it doesn't have anything already on it. So I want you guys to know that. And I'm unfolding it. And I'm being gentle. So you don't want to just be like rushing into this because you can't accidentally rip this and tear it. So here is the dental dam out of the package, fully open. So it is like this. So as you can see, everybody understands and knows just how big your anal opening is and the vaginal open. There should be no reason why you cannot use this dental dam for whatever you is trying to do in a woman's vaginal area or in the anal area. Okay? No reason. You got plenty of room if you want to use it horizontally or vertically. However you want to use it. And as you can see, it is a thin layer of film. This is a peppermint flavor. They have different flavors. Some of them have no flavor. Latasha, you wish they would have taught this in school. Child, listen. That's too much rubber and coochies. That's too much rubber and... Listen. Lesbians can still get STDs from each other. Don't think because you in the same sex, whatever, that you still can't get a STD. Two women can still give each other an STD. You still can get herpes from eating another woman's vagina. Okay? You still want to be using something like this if you going down there eating another woman's vagina. Like, you still gonna get an STD. You can still get syphilis. You can still get these STDs from that woman to the next woman. Just like two men can still transmit the virus. Whether you a top or a bottom, you can still pass or contract the HIV virus. It don't matter whether you a top or a bottom. You can still get or transmit the HIV virus. Hey, Anika says, I'm a new follower and I have a question about Apretude injections. Can Apretude prevent you from getting HIV? I did some research on it, but I would like more clarification from you if you don't mind. Please and thank you. So Anika, so Apretude is a PrEP medication. Apretude is the only PrEP medication that is only used for PrEP. No one who is HIV positive can take the medication Apretude, the injection. That is an injection that is only for people who are HIV negative and who want to use Apretude as a PrEP, as a pre-exposure prophylaxis. And so, yeah, so I hope that answers your question with some type of clarification on it. So yeah, and it's an injection that they do in the gluteus maximus. You get that, it's a butt injection, and they will start you initially on a pill PrEP and switch you to the injection. And the injection, I believe, is every other month. It's not a monthly injection. Y'all are so hilarious in these comments. I had to take my homegirl to the clinic because she didn't believe she could. Wow, yeah. You're a good judge of character. Shit, I ain't never. Somebody said shit, I ain't never. All right, so back to this Dental Dam because this peppermint is really strong, y'all. But yeah, so this is Dental Dam. Again, remember I said in the package said don't stretch it. You don't want to stretch. You want to place it gently. So whatever area it is that you are using this on, you want to place it on that area. And whatever it is you're trying to do it. You trying to eat some groceries? Eat some groceries. You trying to, whatever it is, give some fellatios. Then by all means, give the fellatios, okay? You got fellatios, you got cunnilingus. Look, it's a lot of words y'all probably ain't never heard. Whatever it is you're trying to do with orally, just use the protection while you're doing it. All right. And again, it's flavored on both sides. So it don't even really matter what side you use it on. It's flavored. Can this cause irritation? Absolutely, because this is a latex. And again, it is still flavored. So you still want to be cautious and pay attention to those signs after using Dental Dam, just as well with any other condoms and things. No, Anika, so give me 1 second. Let me because I have it right here. Oh, I was just looking at it yesterday, actually. So I was just looking at it yesterday. So here is the current HIV med chart for 2022. So where is Apretude? Apretude is right here. So, all right. So Apretude is an injection. So here's Apretude right here. This is the injection. And it says on here, I'm going to read to you what it says. It is FDA approved only for HIV prevention. Like, remember I just said, Apretude is only to be used if you're HIV negative. It's not used to treat the virus. It says, let's see. It says 1 long-acting intramuscular gluteal, meaning butt muscle, 600 milligram injection monthly for the first 2 months. So the first 2 months, you're going to go each month. So you'll go the first 2 months and then 1 injection every 2 months after that. So for the first 2 months, so you'll go the first 2 months back to back. You'll go 1 month, the second month, and then anytime, and then after that, it'll be every 2 months. Yeah. So that's what it is. So it's the first 2 months, you'll get 1 injection, 1 month, second month, 1 injection, and then after that, once every 2 months. So yeah. And I see you say it was a typo. So yeah, you'll go once every 2 months after those first 2 months of getting it month to month. So any questions before I get off of here? I would love to answer them for you guys. I know I've been trying to stay really good at answering the questions while we've been going along. What'd you say? But somebody said ma'am, I got you in my headphones sitting on the couch. They keep giving me looks because I keep cracking up. Alexis. What child? Look. She is hilarious, and we will have you Listen, I'm a whole fool out here. People keep telling me I need to be a comedian, but I'm like, man, the way they be trying to cancel comedians out here, they'll be ready to throw me to the wolves, y'all. Cause the way my comedy set up, they'll be ready to Dave Chappelle me. They'll be ready to throw me to the wolves. They be like, I know she ain't said that. Sure did. Oh, goodness. All right, so any last questions? I'm going to get off of here. I wonder what it says. Look. I don't taste nothing. Nope. That's why I love penis. I don't think I could do this. I couldn't. No. I don't even the crazy part is the peppermint smell is actually very strong. But I don't taste peppermint. And now my tongue is now my tongue feels numb. Hold on. Is it really thin? Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people always ask when it comes to Dental Dam, what does it feel like? So I've actually had someone use Dental Dam before, as well as Saran Wrap. You ever seen the movie we was talking about yesterday, Booty Call? So in the movie Booty Call, Jamie Foxx, you got the Saran Wrap. He wrapped his whole body up. He wasn't supposed to be doing that, but somebody, that's not making. Look, so it's very thin. Literally, if you use Dental Dam, you don't even know it's there. So, Alexis, they really finna be looking at you now. You don't even feel it. So, like, you don't, like, once it's on there, look, I'm getting a numb tongue for y'all. You don't really know it's there. Like, you don't, like, the sensation is, like, you don't know that anything's there because it's a sensation thing. It's more so not a feel thing. Like, this doesn't have anything to do with the feeling. It's more of a sensation. They gonna, look, y'all on here with me live. When they watch that back on this replay, they gonna be going crazy. They gonna be going wild in these comments. But yeah. Don't stretch no Dental Dam. It is very stretchable, but you don't want to stretch it, okay? Don't do that. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I am out of here. Please share this video to anyone who you feel would benefit from this education and knowledge of condoms and protective barriers. Again, greatly appreciated to everyone who did send stars. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, the website is pinned here, ladybirdofficial.com. I'm going to be adding this information to the website as well, as you can use it as a resource to reach out to me if you want to have one-on-one conversations, you want to email me, whatever it is you want to do, as well as reaching out to me here on Facebook, you can do that. Again, thank you guys so much. I enjoyed my time with you guys. Hope you guys got some education out of this. And until next week we're going to have a late start. Next week, we're going to be starting at 2 p.m. because I have a event that I'm going to be doing virtually with an organization as well as the health department in Orlando. So I'll be doing a virtual event next week. And I'll be posting it here for you guys to be able to watch. So we'll have a late start next week at 2 o'clock. But next week we are going to be talking about, let me tell you before I get off of here. So let's see. My tongue. Now I'm just going to have to, I got to eat. Now I need to eat because that peppermint taste. Look, the things we do for education. All right, so next week we are going to talk about, is it this one? Let me make sure. Yep, 2 p.m. next Wednesday, November 16th. We are going to be talking about prep, pep, and U equals U. Hope to see you guys then. And until my next live, when I'm just on here clowning with y'all, bye.